What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all tuning in the channel today here at 323 Fabrication. It's kind of an overcast, a little bit of a gloomy Friday here, the day prior to y'all seeing this video, because I am behind on content. So my apologies for that. We've got still 2 turbo cars to do. I've been trying to catch up on the little stuff. Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope y'all had a wonderful Christmas. I hope your family's been blessed. And I want to wish everybody a Happy New Year. So, out here tinkering a little bit. Y'all saw we did some musical cars last video after we got back from the junkyard. I've been texting a guy about some 57 parts. And he's got a really killer car. So, you know, I'm out here dreaming, guys. I'm gonna try to get these rusty wheels off the back of this car and see if those 15 by 10 slotted mags will fit on it. I don't know. I'm just playing around, kind of killing some time. I got a couple things welded up for some customers earlier and took care of. Dad's in there polishing on them valve covers for me. Those things are killer. I love them, those old Mickey Thompson valve covers. So that's what we got going on. Not a whole lot of footage to be had today, but figured y'all might want to see this. I'm just excited about it. Guys, if you haven't seen them, right, I was on the show one episode. Super great bunch of guys. Good content. I mean, it's enjoyable. You know, there's some laughs. They play trivia at the end of it. But guys, go check out Pontiac Power Hour. My buddy Ray and my buddy Buff. So Ray's from Punisher Le Mans Garage. He's got a 71, I believe, Turbo LS Le Mans, and then Buff has a 63 Grand Prix on Buff's Garage. So guys, go check them out, give them a subscribe, follow, throw some comments on there. They got some pretty good content. Met them both at No Names National, so that was cool. Good guys. They actually just had Mike Finnegan from Finnegan's Garage and Fast with Finnegan and Roadkill. Y'all know who Mike Finnegan is. On there, and that was a really good episode, so go check that one out. And then also Mike's buddy David Newburn, go check his channel out. He has got a killer 57 Chevrolet. It's a big block, got a 6-speed Tremec in it with a 9-inch Ford Outback, and I love the car, love everything about it. They found it and put it together, and it's pretty much the way they found it. So check all that stuff out, guys, and check his build out on his car, because that's kind of the intent with this 57 150. I'm going to try and get a set of doors and a trunk lid, maybe some front fenders. The hood's in good shape. I got a little bit of rust I got to take care of on the rocker and the quarter on the other side, on the driver's side, which I'll show y'all that in just a second. But we're going to build the 427 I bought. It probably won't go in this car to start with. We'll probably put it in the gasser and iron it out in the gasser, and then when I get the 6.2 built to LS swap the gasser, hopefully by then this car's got brakes and suspension and everything where we can put the big block and the muncie in this 57 150, which I am so excited about. But guys, that's the plan for sure. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and gap the rings in that motor for boost, because I'd like to put a 671 on it eventually. Couple of full barrels, but you know, we'll work what we got. So y'all, I'm going to show y'all a little bit about what we got going on in the shop, and then try some wheels out on this car and see how she looks. All right, we'll put them on in a minute. 56 is still here. So Josh is bringing me a hood to hang up in the shop, and I am so excited about it. But I'm not going to spoil it. I want to show y'all, but I want it to be a surprise. So I'm going to wait till he brings it instead of showing you a picture of it, because it is so awesome. But it's definitely going with our theme in the shop. I'm going to have some more art hanging up. It is a hood. And I'll give you a hint. It is off a Pontiac. So that's pretty cool. Go along with our Pontiac collection here. But just been kind of doing a little bit of other stuff. We did both fuel filters on the Cummins. I did a fuel filter on the LS Swap S10 because it was missing and acting up, and now it's running great. So that's what we got going on. Got what you got going on? You all right? Got the claw. How's it looking? Man. Boy, those are some pretty valve covers.
Compared to how they look.
That's right. I love them, thank you. It's going to be awesome on the 427.
427.
That's it. Got to do the turbo cars. And once we get those done, planning on getting back on all our projects. There's Mike Finnegan in his Cadillac. I'm gonna pause this so y'all can hear me. But that's the plan. So what we got going on. I'm gonna drag these 15 by 10s out there and see how the back spacing works. I know the rallies will work, but if you check out Newburn's 57, he's got a 15 by 10 on a stock wheel tub with a little bit of a narrowed 9-inch under it, and it's really tight on each side, but it works. And that's kind of the stance I want on the 57 we've got, except I'm going to leave a little rake in the car, which it's got now, just because the way it's up on blocks. But just a little nose down rake. So Dad and I were talking earlier about the 57, and so it's got a name already. We're going to call it Project Y.
Why do it?
Why do it? Exactly. Project Y. Why do it? So that's the plan. That was Dad's idea, and I love it. It'd be really cool if we could find maybe some yellow doors, maybe yellow front fenders and a yellow trunk lid. You know, obviously that's a long shot, but I want to find some used parts that still have paint on them. I don't want to put, reproduction stuff on it. I just like to find some used stuff with less rust. The doors have got to be replaced. There's no way around that. They're beyond the point of saving. But I thought that was a pretty cool name, Project Y. So, kind of like, everybody remembers Project X, which that got kind of screwed up when they put the electric swap in it. I was not a fan of that, but anyway, Project Y. Why do it? Big block 427 and a muncie and a really rusty 57 150. So it's gonna be cool though. It's gonna be really cool. Y'all are gonna have to bear with me. I left my tripod at the house, so I'm gonna use this block of wood, throw the time lapse up, trying to get this wheel off. But if y'all look at it, it's got a little nose rake to it. That's it's kind of what I want to do with it. Leave a little rake on the car. Obviously that's down the road, but I'm just doing some dreaming right now. Figured y'all would kind of dig it. I really like this car. Obviously I'm excited to get back on the GTO, and we've got 3 motors to build, so those will take some time. We'll video all that. I'll show y'all. I'm gonna port the heads. I think I found a set of heads for the Pontiac 400 I'm gonna pick up, and I'll port them and everything. And I'm gonna take those aluminum 427 Speedmaster heads apart and port them as well, so y'all get to see all that. But well, my phone fell over. I don't know what y'all missed, but got the wheel off. It's got an adapter on it. The original studs are cut down, and it's got these adapters bolted on it, which are pretty cool. I don't know if they're spacers or adapters. So I'm gonna go get a tape measure and pull the tape on it. But look at these Lakewoods, man. These cool old traction bars. So guys, it's starting to rain some more, so I'm gonna go put my tools inside and come back with a wheel. See what we got. Alright, y'all. So these are adapters that take it to forward lug pattern. The way you measure 5 lugs from the outside of one stud to the center of the opposite one. It's 5 on 4.5. But let's see if I can do this. The only downside of that, obviously, is, see, this is sticking out. Without the spacer, it might fit, because that's about 1 inch. I don't know. But I guess we're gonna have to get the spacers off. That means the studs are gonna have to be replaced. Now I got a friend of mine he's building a really nice 55 Chevrolet, and he's got 2 parts cars I'm trying to talk him out of, and one of them's got a 12 bolt in it. So if I can do that, then we'll have a little bit better rear end for this car. Which now I've been told these stock 57 Chevrolet rear ends are pretty stout, but then again, I don't know. All right, these are the 14 by 8.5 Kragers that were on the back of the GTO, the barn find car when we got it. And now these are dual pattern wheels, just like the 15 by 10s are. So they do fit the lug pattern based off the washers and the lug nuts. And it looks like it fits inside the fender, but I feel like taking the adapters off and putting new studs in it and running these 15 by 10s is the way to go. And see, they'll come in more once we take the spacers off. Unless we just jack the back of the car up enough they don't rub, but that would be an option. I'm out here getting rained on. Oh no, rust. Go grab one more set of wheels. It's raining out there. Made it in here. Let's see. Y'all be able to see anything? I don't know. Let's see. Is there a way to turn the light on this thing? Okay. We got light. We're in the storage trailer. So let's see what y'all think about these wheels. That's a rear. I think it's a 10 wide turbo 400 case. Let's see here. It's a Datsun fender. That's a Le Mans fender. Okay. That's a rear. Move these trim rings somewhere safe, like up there. Let me get this down. Oh. Okay, that's a rear. That's a front. There's a front. That's what we need. So these wheels and tires need to be cleaned. Starting to pit. But if y'all, I'll be honest with you, I don't even know if I was YouTubing the stuff when I first got the Chevy II. But these were the wheels and tires on it, and they're Ford rear, Chevrolet front. The car's got a 9-inch in it, and they never changed the lug pattern. And the guy that ordered them ordered the wrong offset on the rear, so they didn't even work anyway. They were tucked way under the car. So now I'm gonna get them out. Okay, obviously the tire size is wrong. The front of the car is too low, so I can't put the wheel on. But the wheels look pretty good on there. Now, I don't know if the offset's gonna work. It's gonna be real close. As long as we raise the back of the car, we'll probably be all right. Probably have to roll this fender lip. Because, I mean, it just does fit. But I've already got these, so I wouldn't have to buy wheels, and they're brand new. They have dirt track tires mounted on them that don't hold air. So the guy got the wheels, the story I was told, mounted the tires and then realized the rear offset wouldn't work. So, you know, whatever. And then he sold the car to me. He also lied about, you know, the rear end gears and the axle splines and all that fun stuff. But it did have a locker. He said it had a locker. And I broke it the third day I drove it. Well, I twisted an axle shaft off. So the locker did work, it just wasn't great. I kind of like them. They look pretty good on there. All right, guys. It's raining. It's pretty much all we got. Not a whole lot going on. Just doing a little dreaming, little notebook hot rodding. So appreciate y'all tuning in the channel. I really appreciate all our new subscribers. It really means a lot. I mean, we've gotten over 1,600, which is crazy to me. So I hope y'all will keep watching and sharing it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, if you like old hot rods, we got a gasser, Chevy II, a 64. We're building a barn find 69 GTO. I daily drive a LS swapped S10 that does really nasty burnouts. We are gonna 427 big block swap this 150 that we pulled out of the weeds. And then my dad has got a really cool 51 Studebaker we're gonna build a blown Hemi for. So y'all just subscribe to the channel, tell your friends. There's lots of content coming with this new year. I got to get the customer stuff caught up, and then I intend on pretty much just focusing on our stuff and, you know, kind of cutting out some of the turbo kits and stuff because it really takes up a lot of our time. But appreciate y'all tuning in. Hope your weather's better than ours is. Y'all have a blessed day.